How you doing? Watchman Michael Lewis again. This is part two of domestic violence. The warning signs. Usually there are not warning signs that you can just per se put your finger on. But what ends up usually happening, there's a lot of things that take place. The initial thing that takes place is the individual cutting you off from your family, pulling you away from your friends. Once they get you in a position to where you're reliant upon them and you don't have nobody else to turn to, that's when the initial problem first begins. Now you feel like you're trapped. You don't know what to do. You don't know who to turn to. And this is the moment when the physical begin to happen. You know, you might come home or they come home from work. The house could be clean. The dinner could be ready. Everything is going according to plan. And out of nowhere, they're upset. They're in a rage. They're mad. And what do? They end up taking it out on you. That's right. You become their sounding board. It starts first off with the verbal abuse. It builds up and, they call you all kind of names to belittle you, to make you have not self-confidence, but now you go to what is called low self-esteem. And as they tear down your self-esteem that used to be high, now it's coming down to low self-esteem. And before you know it, you have no esteem. Everything you do is catered around catering to them. You walk around the house on eggshells. Why? Because any slight thing can set them off. Now, they done got you separated from your family. They separated you from your friends. Every now and then there's a girlfriend whispering in your ear, but you thinking she liking your dude. You thinking that she's trying to get next to your man, but you're not really hearing her telling you that you're in a toxic relationship. So you stay. You try to make it work. You say, maybe if I do something different. No matter if you do that thing differently, when they're ready, that tiger is going to be released out of its bag. And before you know it, oops, they slap you. And the first thing, oh, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'll never hit you again. Well, they hit you the first time for no reason. Then they go watch a game and they come back. They're upset that their team lost. And you say something smart. Boy, you better go hit. Yeah. All of a sudden they slap you again. Why? You used to could say that and get away with it like it wasn't nothing. But now he has you right where he wants you. So you make up. What do? You give him the best sex that you ever gave. Yeah, you do things you never done. Yeah, you give him some head. And you thinking that's going to change things, but it doesn't. The next thing you know, he want to take you in this arena and that area. And before you know it, he done plugged in every hole there is. That's not love. That's abuse. So you think because you cater to him sexually, it's going to stop him physically. So you do everything that this man wants. And then he come home and you talking back and forth with him and you call him a boy. You might say, punk, you ain't no man. And before you know it, oops, there it goes again. Again, that's not love. The warning sign that he is controlling and he's getting ready to beat you down is the first moment that he separates you from your family and then he separates you from your friends. Once he does that, it's not long before the physical abuse, it began. This is Watchman Michael Lewis, and I'm telling you, I'm admonishing you, know those signs. If he's pulling you away from your family and he has gotten you away from your friends, it's not long before the slapping, after the slapping, then the punching, and before you know it, the choking. You might not live through this next abuse. So get out while you can. Shalom.